All right, now we're gonna watch the video that I did of the painting I did
Yeah.
called Clothing Optional.
I love it. I just think it's really classy.
So the first thing you see me doing here is complementary colors.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a sky, there's going to be a background of trees, there's going to be water, there's going to be rocks, and there's going to be a naked lady on the rocks. And the complementary color, just to explain real quickly, is the first layer, and it goes behind the colors that I'm going to use. I just like that technique.
I think it's beautiful, and it turns out it's so deep and just really enhances the final color that you put on, I think.
So I want to tell you and talk a little bit about the nude beach. Because you're probably wondering, did we go to one? Well, no, we didn't.
No.
This is actually a lake. It sits on the Nevada and California line. It's called Lake Tahoe. Did we go there? No.
We've seen pictures.
We've seen pictures, and I like watching videos of people who are traveling, okay? And I was watching this one maybe a week or two ago, and it was showing this beach or this place on Lake Tahoe on the Nevada side called Secret Cove.
Okay.
And it was beautiful. So I took pictures of the TV screen. That's what I did. I took pictures of the TV screen. And then I did a painting from one of those pictures. And I added flowers to it because I like that better. And then when I was telling you about it, I wanted to find that video again. And I didn't find that same video. I found several other videos. One of them, a young lady is showing how she walked down to this beach, and she said, "You don't need a bikini down here." So, of course.
Oh, sure.
I'm a guy, and I'm going to say, whoa.
Yeah, exactly.
So she went down there. She was a lot of fun, and I wish I knew her name, but if you know her, you can tell her, hey, they did a painting of you.
There were a lot of people down there, though. When you showed me the video, they were all having fun. They brought their watercraft. It was a variety of watercraft there, and there were people climbing on the rocks.
And nobody was naked on the one that we watched.
No.
Yeah. So anyway, so this lady went down there, and she must have, I think she was by herself, and she set up her camera, I'm assuming on a tripod, hopefully in a dry place, and she had a shot of herself sitting on a rock, naked, with her back to the camera. And I actually thought, oh, that's a great picture right there. You know, forget the man thinking, just the artist thinking, okay? So I took a picture of that screen, and I didn't really do anything with it. And when did I do this picture? Yesterday? Yesterday. So yesterday I was thinking, well, let me see if I have a picture I'd like to work on. And so I did it digitally, obviously. I used the iPad and the Procreate app.
And I love, the background. I love the trees and the mountains in the distance. And it's just really, really fabulous how the way you paint brings everything to life.
And it is different how people paint. Everybody's different. You paint differently than me. I learned a lot from watching you paint because you paint more impressionistic, and that's what I want to be able to do. So I was using a dry brush on this, and again, this is Procreate, so it's not a real dry brush. It's a digital dry brush.
Yeah, but I think that's my favorite out of all the different brushes you use.
It's a good one.
It's my favorite. It's got so much personality.
I love it. I love it because you can enlarge it and it still looks like a painting. It doesn't really look like a digital piece. But.
Yeah.
Now that big thing on the left side, that's going to be rocks. And you'll see later on I changed my mind about it because it was just too many rocks or too big. Whatever I did it wrong. Anyway.
Yeah, but sometimes, even, when I paint, sometimes my vision as to what I think is going to be on the canvas and what is actually the finished piece isn't the same thing. So, you have to take liberties with your expression and what you think it's eventually going to be.
So whether you're painting on digital or on canvas or paper, some things are always challenging, right?
I'll say.
Like lighting.
Oh, yeah.
And like rocks underwater.
I can't do those. You inspire me for rocks and rocks underwater and the lighting, the way the light comes. So
Yeah.
I do learn a lot from you too. It's, you know, we share.
So as you can see, there's no girl there yet, but there will be. In the actual picture, I don't know if she's sitting on a rock or on a wall. You saw the picture. What do you think?
It looks like a large concrete wall
Yeah.
that was preformed. So you really made it really intriguing with the rocks.
Yeah, so, and then I changed it. You'll see the
Special.
change. Right now, it's a pile of rocks. And when I looked at it after I woke up this morning, I thought, well, that's a lot of rocks. So I got rid of some of them. But anyway, you know, Robin,
Yes.
we're 66 years old.
Yeah, we are.
Are we too old to go to a nude beach? I would like to experience this.
Well, nobody else has to be there. I don't know. We live in Florida, okay? So there are plenty of places to go that are open to.
There's a place with an open house.
There is.
This coming weekend, as a matter of
That's
fact.
right. 4th of July weekend. There's you can camp for free. Bring your RV for free. It's wonderful.
But anyway, so you know, it just looks so beautiful whether you're naked or not. The other picture, just the Secret Cove on Lake Tahoe. If you want to look that up, you'll see what I'm talking about.
The water's beautiful too.
Oh my
the
gosh.
Colors. The water over there looks like the spring colors here for the water in the springs. It's so pristine. It's just gorgeous.
I know you love swimming in the ocean.
Yeah, I do.
And I have also in my life. I also like swimming in beautiful fresh water.
Oh, our springs, sure.
Like in the springs, yes. I'm assuming Lake Tahoe is fresh water. What do you think?
I believe it is, sure. Sure. The pictures that we see in the videos, it all looks like fresh water.
There's just something about the saltwater swimming that leaves you feeling like you need a shower.
Oh yeah, that's why it's great. After the beach, they got those outdoor showers.
Yeah, that part is
spritz
good.
Off,
That part
and
is
that
good.
works
Yeah.
out really well. But boy, you feel really refreshed when you're in fresh water, clean fresh water.
But I would love to. I mean, Lake Tahoe is huge. If you look at the map, this is a tiny little part of it on the Nevada side. But I'm sure there are beaches on many of the places along the edge of Lake Tahoe.
I would think so.
So I'd like to see it, but
And I like how your light is coming over there. You know, from this side, I just think it's beautiful because already I can see the different colors that the water is going to be at the end.
well, the one thing I like about including water in a painting is the fact that you can have fun with it like that. And the dry brush really helps add to it.
Oh, there she comes.
To the reflections.
There
Okay,
she
now
is.
I am drawing. I am painting, drawing, whatever, the lady.
Yeah.
And she's sitting on that rock. It was a little bit of a challenge because, well, drawing people is always a challenge. And if it looks like it pops up real quick, I want to explain something. The way that Procreate records how you paint, it's one stroke at a time. So if you leave here's the thing I use, I'll show you.
Okay.
I use this.
Yeah.
If you just do a stroke and do a stroke and do a stroke, it'll get them as 3 strokes. But if you do this, like you're coloring in and you never lift it off the surface, it's considered one stroke. So like when her head popped on all of a sudden,
Yeah.
I don't remember what I did, but I probably put the pen down and then just scribbled in her hair. And I probably didn't lift it up a lot. I probably just kept it down. So
But that's interesting because you just don't have an idea in your mind as to what it's going to be. And you push the button and voila, the whole painting is there. You're painting like it's on actual canvas.
I do.
You know, stroke by stroke by stroke.
Now there are some tricks you can use, obviously, with digital, and some people use a lot of those tricks, and I don't use too many of them.
No, you're...
I really don't. I just use it mostly as a drawing pad, but you know, that says a lot about my age, too. Oh, now I'm getting rid of the boulders, you see.
Yeah.
So I had to get rid of the lady because I didn't want to mess her up.
Right. But her reflection was still in there.
It's funny. The filmmaker made a mistake. Well, anyway, so yeah, she's on a separate layer, so I was able to turn off that layer and then work on the water and get rid of some of those rocks. It was just too many of them. So
yeah, but it's beautiful now. You can see more trees in the background and more rocky area in the mountains, and it's absolutely beautiful.
and you know, there's something about naked that
Yeah, oh, there she is.
I get worried about because,
Why?
well, let me explain. I posted the picture on Facebook. And I didn't know what to expect from people. I didn't know if they're going to get mad at me, whatever. I mean, she's hardly. It's not obscene in any way, but you know
Very
how people.
classy.
You know how people can be,
Oh
right?
yeah.
Well, anyway,
Classy.
so far I've had nothing bad.
Oh, you even had a pastor like it.
Did I?
Yeah.
Somebody I know.
Yeah.
We won't say his name. I was thinking about pastors, by the way. Like pastors who are artists who see this, they probably say, I wish I could do that, but I'm a pastor. I can't do that. Anyway.
It's gorgeous. I love it.
So
Very
we're
classy.
almost at the end. I do have the painting on Fine Art America, which is actually, I'll put the link on here.
Okay.
On the screen.
Okay. I think it's beautiful.
All right, kids, here comes the last view of the picture, zooming in on the lady.
Very classy.
And if you really look at her, it is just a simple couple of strokes of color and shadows, and that's all there was. That's all I did.
Well, she's beautiful. The whole painting is.
Oh, I'm sure she appreciates that. Bye-bye. See you later.